Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Gothpod, your Gotham-based podcast. I am your host and favorite manifestation of talk radio, Judah Boone. Folks, it was inevitable for this podcast. It is the one topic anything Gotham-related cannot avoid. We talked about Batman, so now we must discuss the Rogues Gallery. Now, before anything else, let's lay out some ground rules. I will not be discussing every single rogue that has graced Gotham's headlines. That would take up most of the runtime of our whole season if we cover everything from Catwoman to Kite Man. Secondly, I will not be saying a favorite rogue. This is like asking which Greek goddess is the most beautiful. I will not be goaded here or on social media to say things like Poison Ivy is the best rogue because environmental causes are near and dear to my heart and, let's be honest, someone has to clean up Gotham Harbor. I will not be so opinionated on my objective podcast and say things like the Riddler is ever so clever and one of the most fashionable villains in Gotham. Because if I did say that, I'd have more than a dozen very smart, very dangerous people at my door. And of course I want to get most of them on the show, but I'd rather them not show up angry. They're not a answer questions first kind of bunch. The truth about Gotham rogues is they're people. Sometimes greedy, sometimes angry, sometimes just plain chaotic. But they are people. The Bat shows us that every time he tries to give them a second chance. They are children of Gotham, and one way or another, Gotham failed them. The city is a mother, but mothers are not always kind. Sometimes children are not always kind. And only then do we ask the question of nature or nurture. I find it very believable that the city that made the Bat her champion wouldn't stop after creating just one creature of the night. So, as we are signing off, how about instead of the cheap listener engagement question of, if you were a rogue, what would your gimmick be? I ask you this. What would be your first act of heroism as a vigilante? I hear Bloodhaven has a new one. If you want a deep dive on that, check out Bloodhaven's new podcast, Haven's Happenings. Thank you for joining in. I'm Judah, and you're listening to Gothpod. Until next time, stay safe, Gotham.